In this video, I'm going to show you how to sew a rip seam in your jacket or coat. So this jacket has a pretty big rip in the seam. And what we're going to do is we're going to make an opening by the front zipper. This way we can sew behind the seam instead of just taking a sewing kit and trying to sew it from the outside. This way we get a nice clean sewing job behind the seam. That'll make it look like new again and more professionally done. So what you want to do is you want to open up, we're going to try and open up as little as the zipper as possible, the zipper seam. This way we can get to that other seam inside and fix that hole. So got the tool here, just poking away at the original thread, and then later on we're going to sew over that zipper thread. That'll be the last part of it, but we're going to get enough opening to get to that seam that's ripped. So little by little opening up here. So figure a few inches should be enough to get my hand in there and pull out the inner lining, the inner seam. This way I can sew it from the inside, and then once everything's sewed back up again, nobody will know that it was repaired. At least most people anyway. Alright, so I got the machine ready. The old Singer sewing machine. They say until this day this machine gives one of the best stitches out of all the sewing machines, and they don't know why. It's never been duplicated. Alright, so I got the lining, inner part of the lining ready. Just want to get my make sure everything's lined up correctly, evenly as possible. This here's it's a goose down jacket with some padding, so it's a little more difficult than a lighter weight jacket, but no big deal. So yeah, just go back and forth a couple of stitches, make sure gets that knot in. This way it doesn't come loose later on. Yeah, just keep the fabric even as you're doing it. Make sure it doesn't slide crooked or whatever, You may have to turn the fabric depending on the seam. If you have you might have to go from one angle to the other. Just turn the fabric, just follow the seam. Then when you get to the end, just go back and forth a couple of stitches, make sure everything's tight in there. It's not going to come loose. And that's it for that. So I'm making sure my thread's cut off the remaining thread so you don't have anything hanging there. And now I'm going to sew over this zipper, or that opening I made in the zipper. I'm going to go over that. That should be easy. Just going to start a little bit higher than where I ripped, this way the thread blends in the old thread and the new thread. And I'm going to go back and forth a couple stitches, make sure it's stitches locked in. I'm going to stretch out the fabric, make sure everything's even. You don't want any wrinkles or anything as you're sewing. You don't want it to wrinkle up or anything. So this one's coming out pretty easy. So far no trouble. So that's good. This one went pretty easy. That's it. Cut the excess thread. And that's about it. Just going to check it, make sure, see how it came out. There's an extra thread there. Had to cut. Got rid of that. So there's still more thread there. And yeah, look, came out good. Everything came out good. Can't tell it was sewn Check the inner lining. The lining looks good. Looks like a professional job. Everything looks new. Nobody could tell it was sewed. And zipper looks okay. Can't tell anything was the zipper wasn't busted over or anything. So that was about it. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video and it was helpful. And I'll see you again soon.